Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is Amy from With Love by Amy, and today we're actually going to do days 16 and 17 for the Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar series, because when I was trying to edit the video for day 16, I lost a big chunk of the footage. So here we go. I hope you don't hate this. We are getting from day 16. I know I'm like super far. I'll try to zoom in here in a second, but we're it says, "You made my day," which I think that's a really cool sentiment to give to like any kind of a friend, because let's be real, you know, just talking to a friend sometimes can make your day. So the rest of the video, some parts of it are going to be actually me talking while I'm crafting and not sped up. Some parts of it will be a little bit sped up. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to go through my projects half done, aka backgrounds that I've worked on and haven't been able to pick one. And we're going to go through them and see which ones we might want to add to this project. And see if this will fit in here. I die cut this 4 times. You made... It's all staticky though.
Mama.
Ah, it's so staticky.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you want to help? I think it'll fit. All right, so you want to help, Reagan? Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Say, my name is Reagan.
My name is Reagan. This is Amy. My mom, actually. What is it supposed to say?
It says, "You made my day." I punched it. We're gonna punch this out of this. Stop. Hey, Reagan, do you want to help? You want to punch this? Do you want to help? Do you want to help?
My arm.
One of the things I wanted to talk about tonight was half-done projects. PhDs. Projects half done. So I've done all these backgrounds at different points in time and just kind of stashed them. And all right, hopefully we can get through a little bit more of this before someone else screams "Mommy." I hope you heard that in the last clip. But we're going to try to make these a little more done. And I did just want to figure out how I was going to finish all these. And so sentiments like this really make it easy to finish projects half done. And I just like to try to think outside the box kind of and assemble things, or like just get them done so you can use them as cards and hand them out to somebody, give them as a gift, something like that, you know. My kids are both in elementary school, and I plan on giving their teachers some cards in addition to some other stuff that I have for them, some gift cards and stuff. The kids are going to make some fudge for the teachers too. But this one, after I glue it together, is going to go... Alright, so unfortunately that big chunk of footage that I had disappeared. I don't know what happened. So what I'm doing here is I tried really hard to get this sentiment, the "You made my day," to fit on a different piece of yellow cardstock in a different form of a banner that I had a whole big footage thing of it, and I was just going to talk through the fact that sometimes you got to pivot when things don't work out the way you want, and just got to work with it, go with the flow. So what I decided to do to remedy that, I don't even have a picture of how it looked or anything, but I had just a straight banner, and it wasn't long enough to go across or to fit that whole sentiment. So that idea was scrapped, and we are using 2 of the banner dies from, the wavy banner dies from, I don't even know what day it was. Was it 7? I can't keep it all straight, but yeah, we're just using 2 of those. And the cool thing about these little sentiments is that you can kind of like bend them to fit how you need. So they work well on these wavy banners. And so I decided, since it was like a sentiment that needed 4 words and they wouldn't all fit on one of the banners, that I would just stack 2 banners, like one on top of the other kind of thing, and make it work for me. And I'm pretty pleased with how it worked out. The only thing I wish I would have done was when I put the second banner down, I wish I would have put a little liquid adhesive back on the foam tape that I put there, so that I could wiggle it around a little bit and get it lined up exactly how I wanted it, because when I was finished with it, it did not, the banners didn't line up exactly how I had envisioned it in my head, but it looks pretty cool when it's done. So it is what it is. So I don't have footage of finishing this, but here is what it's going to look like. Here we go to day 17. Alright, so here we are back for day 17 of the Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar series. And we gotta find day 17, even though there's getting to be less and less days. For some reason, the struggle is real. Alright, we found it, and we're opening it up, and it looks like it's another die set. Well, these are kind of cool. It looks like, tickets. I don't have anything like that in my stat. Alright, so we are going to combine days 17 and 18 because half of my footage from day 17 got lost. And I spent a good portion of it talking about how to utilize projects half done. So we are going to try to utilize some more projects half done. This was a panel that didn't make it through the cut for 17, so we're going to put it here. And I'm going to combine the footage for day 17 and 18 so you guys can see all the things that I did and all the cards that I made can get out there. And we're just going to cut this through the die cutting machine. And then we're going to put all the words on this one. And I'll run it through the die cut machine. Right. So since it's the week before Christmas, I guess, yeah, it is technically the week before Christmas. I, of course, have a million bajillion things to do. I did volunteer myself to help out with the kids' Christmas parties at school. So yeah, yay for me, that's Friday. I also, for some stupid reason, decided to volunteer to bring a craft. That's why you see these little tags over here. I just punched out a whole bunch of tags because I am going to make crafts for the kids in my daughter's kindergarten class. And, well, I'm not making the crafts. Or I partially did. But I want them to have their names on them because one of them is an ornament. Or actually, they're both ornaments. One of them is we made it. Like it's a little sled made out of popsicle sticks. And, yeah, we live in Oklahoma, so probably most of these kids have no idea what a sled is because it doesn't snow here very much. It's like an old school looking sled, too. I don't know. My daughter knew what it was, and we've lived here since she was little, so maybe there's hope for these kids. Who knows? But yeah, so I have a lot of things to do because now that I punched all of these tags, I have to still cut strings to tie these things to the ornaments. And yeah, we're gonna let the kids decorate the little sleds, and then they're gonna get their tag tied on them after they decorate them. And I also ordered these little foam Christmas trees off Amazon that come with little foam 3D stickers. They looked pretty cute and easy. So I didn't want to make a ton of, it's the last day before school. It's out for Christmas break. So I didn't want to make a messy craft or anything that would, have to dry or anything like that because after the Christmas party is over, it's literally like, that's it. The day is over for them. They go home. Because I think the party ends at 2:15 and then they have to load on the buses. So there will be no dry time for these crafts that we're making, but yeah. So we're going to put some foam tape behind this to give it a little extra dimension, and we're going to use my non-sticky scissors. See how this works. Maybe I shouldn't try to hold all the things at once. All right, foam tape. And in case you're wondering, it's getting late and I'm tired and I still have things to do because the kids have like all sorts of activities this week with school. Like I think for my daughter tomorrow is bring a stuffed animal day. Today was bring something that an elf could play with. So yeah, we had to like at the last minute find something small enough in my daughter's eyes for an elf to play with. And before you ask, we are not doing Elf on the Shelf. But for those of you with little kids, leave me a comment below if your family does Elf on the Shelf, because now I'm curious. My kids are 5 and 7. We've resisted this long. We would like to continue resisting because I would like to not ever do Elf on the Shelf because I don't think that thing is a good idea. And you know what? Before I put this on there, I want to see how big it is because I want it to be able to be layered on a card base or card panel. So it's 4. Okay, good. 4 by 5 1/4. All right, perfect. I do not want to stick this down. All right, and I think I'm going to put this onto a black card base because that sounds cool. All right, I have my card base and we have a card panel for the inside. I'm going to just put some liquid adhesive on here. And this is my Barely Art, no, it's not Barely Arts, it's Art Glitter Glue, which I feel like I've had the big jar of that for like forever. I don't know why I've had it for so long and it hasn't been used up, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna get that to bond, and we always put a panel on the inside. All right, let's glue that down. All right, so I had to share this with you guys. I have a whole stack of these little tags that I just made, and I need to put little strings on them so I can tie them to every single ornament that my daughter is, we're going to give out at her class. So what I did was I had them in stacks so that I could count them and make sure I had enough of them. And so what I did was I just put the whole entire stack, I put a little piece of tape around the edge of the string. I put the whole entire stack on here, and I threaded it like that so that I don't have to put them on there one by one. And then now I can just we need like one little loop of, I need like probably this long of a string, and I'll just keep these on here, and I'll just cut this end off, and that'll be for one ornament. Then I'll move along, do the next, and that is so easy. I'm so excited that I figured that out. And I hope that you guys find help in that too if you ever end up having to thread a whole bunch of ornaments and stuff. I know that some crafters make ornaments with their card stuff, so hopefully that is helpful. All right, see you guys later. So these are all the cards that I made in the footage that disappeared. So there's one, here's another one. These are all projects half done. Like all the graphics were done already. I just added sentiments and made them complete. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I promise to try to get back on track with all of the advent calendar stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again later today. Bye. Have a great day.